Hello everyone. I just wanted to do a mid-pay period check-in for week pay period of September the 18th to October the 1st. And I have paid, we went and paid the campground. The life insurance will come out before just about next payday, right on that exact day. It's actually due the 3rd, but 3rd I think is on Saturday, so it'll come out on Friday. I'm going to take the home equity line of credit check to the bank tomorrow, and then I'll have to mail out the storage unit bill. It's due by the 1st, and the internet has already came out, so all of those have been paid. Our cash envelopes, I got a letter in the mail today from GM Financial. And my truck loan, I owe $37,702.34. And it's going to be fun to watch that come down. And I will do a monthly report on how much that has come down, because I'm going to be making at least, paying at least 50% more than I have to. And I'll put every spare dime that I have on this debt to get that paid off. It said something like it was be due to be paid off in 2027, and that made my head hurt when I read that. And I already have a headache as big as Texas right now. So, also we did pay our grass cutting, and did stick back another $300 for the truck payment. So right now I'm up to paying a double payment right now, but I've got another paycheck. We have another pay period before the actual truck payment's due. It is due on I believe the paperwork said the 17th is when the truck payment is due. Yes. I have my cash wallet. I don't know why I did not write grocery on there, but this is the grocery envelope, and we had budgeted $400, and like I has explained before, excuse me, got a frog. Groceries is all encompass for us of everything it takes to run our home for 2 weeks. That's dog food, paper products, cleaning products, laundry products, a new mop, a new broom, anything that it takes to run our home for 2 weeks. That's, groceries, all of that, everything that we need for supplies to run our home for 2 weeks. And so we set aside $400. I did go, and I went and bought groceries the other day, and sorry. And this is what I have left for groceries until next Friday. And we have $80 left over, and that is excellent. I can't think of a single solitary thing that we need between now and next Friday. But of course there is milk and bread, and I do eat sandwiches for my lunch while I'm working out here. I'm surrounded by sewing. There's sewing here. There's a pile of sewing here. There's sewing all around me that I've got to get to. I'm going to write grocery on that when I get back in the house where my Sharpie is. I did make these new envelopes for my cash wallet. They're just easier to deal with than the ones that's got the flap, and plus they were flimsy and they had torn. They were just a little bit better, higher grade than a regular mailing envelope, and they had just fell apart. So I sat down the other night and made these. All right, gas, we set aside $150, and we have $50, $70, $90, $105 left. So that means we have spent $45 on gas. All that went into my vehicle. My husband hasn't bought any gas this past week, but he will be buying some when he comes home this weekend. He'll be probably filling up, and his truck is a diesel. It's a 3/4 ton, and it cost to fill it up, it cost about between $60 and $70, I would say, if it's pretty close to empty. But we have $105, so it means we have spent $45. We still have $105 left. And then in my spending, my husband's spending is separate. And my spending, I get $60. I usually get those in tens. And I have $31 left. So I'm doing pretty good for it being 6 days since I got my $60, and I have been on the road quite a bit today and Monday. I did go on some fabric buying excursions, and so that always runs into having to stop and get a drink. And my favorite drink is Mickey D sweet tea, and that's the best bargain in town, is a large sweet tea for $1. That's great. But those are our cash spending envelopes. The medical, nothing was taken out of that. My husband did not pick up any of his medication, so no, nothing was taken out of that. Eating out, a little bit has been taken out of that. We set aside $50 for that, and there's still $30 left in there. And like I said, my husband went with me Monday to buy fabric, and we stopped at Jack's and ate. I believe it was $14 and something, and I put the change in a jar, so and then I think I stopped. I stopped today and got a sandwich, because I usually try to bring a drink from home. A lot cheaper to do it that way. Back to the bank. Money to take to the bank is empty. Don't have anything right now to run to the bank, and did not spend anything out of fun money. Hadn't had any fun this week. And, that is how we are doing. So we're not going to run out of gas money. And if we do run out of gas money, then we'll just quit going. I'll just have to sit still next week. And he sits still because he leaves on Tuesday, and he stays gone till Friday, day and night. And so his truck sits in a parking lot until he comes back to it on Friday about lunchtime. So that's everything for this week. Also, if you'll go back a couple of videos, I'm doing a 600 subscriber giveaway. I'm giving away some cash envelopes. I don't have those right here, but you can see those in the video. If you go back and look, all you have to do is comment on the video, and you'll be entered into the drawing for those 10 cash envelopes, plus a bonus Christmas envelope. I have trying to get a website started because I can't afford to sell on Etsy, and I want to have a selling site for other things besides my quilts and my Santa bags and all of that. I want to have another selling site, so I've decided to try a Shopify website, and I'm waiting on my verification code to come in the mail. Hopefully it'll be here. Hopefully it will be here in the next couple of days. It said 4 or 5 days, and that will be about Saturday, and get that started. I have been selling on Etsy for several years now, and at first it was good, but it has gotten so expensive that I can't afford to sell on there anymore. I sold a $45 item the other day plus shipping, and Etsy sent me $10. I mean, the $45 for the item, and it was like $10 for the shipping. That's $55, and my cut was $10. Wow, who can afford that? I can't. So I am waiting on that verification card to come in, so I can set up my own web page. And somebody commented on my nails; they look terrible. I was working out here the other night, and I thought, that one feels really weird. I looked down, and it was torn all the way across. But that is the hazards of working with as much fabric as I do. They tear really easy. But I'm trying to put some stuff on them to help them to grow and be harder, and hopefully not tear so easily like that. But anyway, work in progress. But that is all I have for the midweek budget. Everything's looking great, just like I had planned. No wrench has been thrown in our plans so far, but there is 8 more days until payday. So I've already got everything set up for next payday, which I will do another budgeting and cash stuffing next Friday. But that's all I have for tonight. Thank you all so very much, and I would like to encourage you to join me on this debt-free journey. If it's something that you think that you would like to do, it's very simple to set up. Doesn't take long at all. And I had somebody to contact me and tell me that they would like to learn more about how to set up a budget. So I'm going to do a more in-depth video on how to set up your budget. Apparently, I wasn't clear on some things, so I need to go back and make myself more clear. And so I will do that. But if you have any questions, feel free to email me, to send me a, a text through Facebook, or any way that you want to get a hold of me. I'll be glad to answer any questions. I had somebody ask me the other day, how did I budget for my sewing supplies? Well, I usually have money on my PayPal account that I can use for shipping and for picking up fabrics and threads and purchasing things through Amazon Prime. I order a lot of all of my stabilizers all come from Amazon. A lot of my supplies do come from Amazon. My shipping bags, a lot of things, and I do pay for those out of my PayPal account. And then I keep a cushion in the checking account of anything else I need to order online that doesn't take PayPal, that have to have a debit card. And so I do leave a cushion, and everything that I can spare from that, I add it into our budget that supplements us. So say for instance, a person's income, this is just a number out of the air. Say for instance, my husband's income was $500. Then I would take what I could, and if I could spare $300 to go toward our budget, that's what I would contribute to the budget and make our budgeting amount $800. And that's how I do it. I keep a little cushion in the checking account, and I keep some money on PayPal in order to buy the supplies that I need. And sometimes I don't have to buy any supplies for a couple of weeks, and sometimes then after 2 weeks I may have to buy several things. So I just got some stabilizer in today. It was on my porch when I got home today, and that stabilizer will last me for the rest of the year. So, and then I may have to buy tearaway stabilizer and don't need cutaway, and then the next time I might need cutaway and don't need tearaway, and the next time I may need both. It just depends on what we've been embroidering and which stabilizer we have used most often. So that's how that works. And but this is what is contributed here is actually how much I could let go of. I feel comfortable letting go of to add to our budget in order to help pay our monthly bills. Sometimes I can contribute $300 in 2 weeks. Sometimes I can contribute $1,000. The next time it might be $400. The next time it might be $200. It just depends on how much product I'm able to get out, and how much people, how many times people order from me. It's a lot of variables in how much I can contribute. Sometimes I may have 5 quilts, and I have to work on those 5 quilts. It may take me 2 weeks to do those 5 quilts, and they've already paid for them. So that was actually reflected in a previous budget, and then I may have to work for 2 weeks and don't make anything. So it's all, my income is considered variable. It just all depends on a lot of different things. So I hope that answers that question about that. So anyway, I got to get me a drink and find me something to eat for supper. Like I said, I have a headache the size of Texas, and I've tried to get rid of it all day, and it's just been hanging in there. And I don't know if it's the barometric pressure, because it has rained like cats and dogs all day today. Wherever I was at today, it's rained, and my head is absolutely very uncomfortable. So I'm going to find me something to eat, find me something to drink, and find me somewhere to lay down and take me a break and start again tomorrow. All day long I'll be out here. And sometimes I go in and take me a little break and I think I'll go out there and sew, and I'll stay out here till midnight. And then I'll go in and take me a nap and get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and hit it again. Just all depends. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you found this educational in any way whatsoever, or found this maybe inspire you, you'll get more inspiration when that truck, how much I owe on that truck, starts going down. That is very inspiring to watch. And but if you enjoyed this, then please hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell for all the notifications when new videos are uploaded. Hit the thumbs up, and please leave a comment, and go back and look at that 600 subscriber giveaway. Look at that video, leave a comment on there. There's several comments on there now, but leave a comment and put yourself in the drawing for the cash envelopes that I have made for someone to give to someone. Anyway, thank you all so very much, and have a great Thursday night. Bye-bye.